We shall find out. Let's plug in my controller in case I want it. Alright. I'm gonna apologize in advance for completely butchering this person's name. Hide the giveaway thing. Alright, so this pauses when you're tapped out. We have Touhou Divine Land Majesty in game. This is I'm not sure what kind of game it is entirely. It's a strategy RPG in the Touhou universe. The first Touhou game that I'm being sent. Let's take a look at the options here if we can. Alright. Looks like we have to use keyboard actually. There are no controller controls for this. I'm gonna unplug the controller, make sure no problems are caused. And lift up, right down, confirm with enter is Z, cancel with X or control. C is view, previous character A, and this character S. Speed up with X as well. Skip is space or right click, and then full screen switch is F4. Alright, that did go full screen. Cancel. We don't want to change the controls here. I don't want to quit the game. So this is a Chinese game. Give me a second to unfull screen it. Here's the thing, the full screen is not like windowed full screen. I can't see chat on top of it. Also, I think I bugged the game out here. We might have... Oh, there we go. Continue. Alright, cancel. Okay. Cancel. There you go. So, let me tab out real quick, it'll pause. This is developed by, and again, apologies if I butcher your name, Shukun Shre. I believe it's a Chinese name. Shukun Shre. Something like that. So, thanks for sending me your game. They're an independent game developer working on this currently. We're gonna check out the game. This is the demo of their game, version 3.0. I believe this was out during the Steam Fest, but I was waiting for the embargo to end on the previous game, so we're getting to it now instead of before the Steam Fest happened. So hopefully that's fine. I think we can do a normal difficulty, right? Enemy level raises 2, at least some stages are difficult, cannot be changed back. Would you like to start the game with auto growth mode? After choosing the growth of each unit's upgrade points will be fixed. Enable auto growth mode. Continue to use random growth mode. We can do random. I'm assuming this is kind of like Fire Emblem growths. Random would be default typically, and then auto growth is if you don't want random. I'm fine with random. It's part of the fun. Yeah, new special edition. Again, Sokyo's first VR masterpiece, Fantasy Horizon, is launched today. To be honest, this game reproduces the feeling of my feathers in 100%. The developers must have taken a peek at the Bohemian archive. You can fly through the clouds with a wave of the round fan and race against the demon. Even more exciting than the Yokai Mountain Trail. Cap is high-tech weapons. They're just child's play here. Ultimate weapon of the gods? It's just a toy in comparison. Here, simulates various rumors and myths of the isekai in the real world. It's a little hard to follow at the moment. Fantasy Horizon. This is a game that perfectly combines fantasy and virtual reality. Oh, it turns out that the game does not only contain Gensokyo, but also leads us into stories of other worlds. I am particularly interested in these legendary dragons, wind gods and thunder gods. It must be very exciting to challenge these legendary characters in the game. Well, though I would prefer magic, I have to admit that this game combines magic and technology quite well. Scientists of Korun-do provided various wonderful mechanical equipment. The main store at the Kirisame household provides mysterious magic props. Even the Human Village Management Committee has provided support for this game. I assume they're all talking about an in-universe VR game that we're going to be playing, right? Fantasy Horizon is a super adventure game that crosses the boundaries of fantasy, mythology, and technology. It's a lot of OGs. Come and join us entering this world, which is full of wonders and challenges. Haha, this Fantasy Horizon is quite interesting. Miss, it's just like in real life. You can not only enjoy these adventures, but also deeply experience the supreme sense of dominance in it. And most importantly, people like me finally can show the strength and majesty without going out. Miss, I will enter the game as soon as possible to investigate and find out the secrets. You can completely rely on me. That is it. In this virtual world, I will make everyone know my name. No enemy can escape my control. Even those secretive designers can't hide from my eyes. The following night... Recently, the newcomers and monsters in Gensokyo seem to have forgotten the existence of the Scarlet Devil Mansion. Ignoring me, neglecting my name, this is really ignorant. These new monsters and humans don't understand what is meant by the majesty of the Scarlet Devil Mansion. Well, the time has come. Let me use this virtual world as my stage. Let them know who is the one that cannot be ignored in Gensokyo. Alright, looks like we're on Vermilia Scarlet's side for this one. Oh. Miss, you're finally here. The rules of the world in this game are different from those in the outside world. The pitter-patter of the text. Not my favorite sound, just it's a little harsh on the ears, but it's also a little humorous for some reason. Let me explain in detail. The moving area. Alright, explain the operation rules here. First, basic operation of move. After clicking on a character, moving area will appear in blue. After clicking on a location from the blue area, you can move the character to there. Move and talk to Sakuya. Lose condition is that Vermilia is defeat. Ooh, classic scrolling sound. The Void. Alright, the top tiles here in this area, they don't have descriptor boxes. Oh, they do, it's just on the bottom. I'm blind AF. Map edge, void, crystal, ground. Objectives. Let me move my mouse cursor here. Actually, can I click with the mouse cursor? I can, huh? Options. I'm gonna sound down a smidge. I think the music's fine. Full screen's fine. All battle info. Wheel battle on. Auto cursor's fine. Auto turn ends fine. Enemy range on is good. Map grid is fine off. Unit speed normal's fine. Message speed normal's fine. Scroll speed's fine. Map unit window. I'm sure that's fine. Map unit HP is a gauge. That's fine. Could change it to numbers though. Damage pop-up on, load command on, skip control. Decide what to disable, skip input. I'll just leave that as none, I guess. Mouse toggle on. Mouse cursor tracking. It's actually an impressive amount of options here in this menu. Staff ranges. Yeah, we can have staff ranges. I'll just save every round, that's fine. Open and close. These say, might want a different dialogue here, because this is not how we English in the English speaking world. Show minimap, large, small, hide, on, off, open, close, armor display. Keep it open. Do not close my armor display. Lots of save slots, very good. Alright. Cool. We have Inch Punch. That's an item that we have. Alright. Enemy phase. Lucky, I thought we were the only ones here. Fairy came just in time. It's a good opportunity for us to get familiar with the operation of battle. Attack option. After the move of our unit, if there's any enemy in the attack range, within the attack range, the attack option will appear. Yep. After clicking attack, a list of available weapons will appear. Then you can select and attack the enemy in attack range. However, if our character only has one weapon, the weapon selection phase will be skipped. Just one fairy, even if it is just one fairy, I will let her feel my majesty. Then, miss, I will continue my investigation mission. Please allow me to go ahead first. Oh, but Saki, I was supposed to talk to you. Our WinCon is updated. We have a fairy here, level 2. Looks like a maid, but has a ninja icon of some sort. You can click her to maintain her ranges. That's good. Fairy class skill. Flying move class skill. Fairy type units. Move type. Although it says moval type. Terrain attribute bonus effect is invalid. That works as dialogue. It's just humorous to me to see it say the terrain effects are invalid for this unit. Crit avoidance. Reduce critical rate when been attacked. Oh, crit avoiding stat, interesting. I assume that's just kind of like evasion, but only for crits. Combat strength score of the unit. Crit avoid plus 10, weapon skill, range self. Okay, that's like a passive. Sword, spear, axe, fist, darts, bow, magic, spell, wave, staff. Alright. Those are the weapon types, and then this is support range. I'm guessing... I got stuck on that menu. Some of the menus get stuck in certain positions sometimes. And it seems to be working now. At least we could right click out of there. What do we have? Absorption aim unit skill. Each action will gather one energy point. After 3 times the gathering, the next attack's damage will restore 100% in life. Repair. HP is below 50%. Beginning of turn, I recover 15 HP. That seems useful. Vampire type unit. Removal type is flying. Weapon XP gain after fighting with magic is 1.25 times. Magic proficiency. And I also have 10 crit avoid. So we use magic spears and fists. F, E, and D. And I have a support with Sakya, so if I'm within 3, we get 2 DTR. I don't know what DTR is. Not damage. I'm sure it is helpful though. Okay, we also have a 4th page. It's like... Oh, is that what happened last time when I thought I got stuck? It's because you click into the support menu. You have to right click to get out. We can see our growth rate chart here. Magic skill, agility, luck, defense, resistance, very Fire Emblem-y. I can like see an icon from the enemy's position here. Spell list, gather 1 of 3. She hit herself. She was scared to be attacked. You didn't attack me. Let's see that. Heck of a headbutt. Alright, card system, spell card. Oh, spell card system. This is the rule I am familiar with. Spell card cost. I do know simple addition and subtraction when using spell cards. I need to pay attention to the remainings. Item get servant flyer. And we have like 5 cards. 35 energy. So I can still inch punch, servant flyer, magical attack. Oh, is that the range of it? Costs 1 spell card. Okay, you can cancel, so let's test the spell card out just because we can. I have to equip it. Alright. Could be important if you did a hard mode. Let's do it again and see if we run out of these things or refill them in between each map. It's the music resetting. Okay, no true loop for the music. Let's test this out. Okay, I can just inch punch. I don't have to like re-equip this. What in the world? Doing some Touhou, yo. Touhou Fire Emblem. There's another Touhou Tactics game that I do have on my Steam wishlist. I like to pick it up sometime, which plays more like a Super Robot Wars Touhou. Yes. Alright. I assume it saves because the time updated. It would be cool if there was a like confirmation, you know, did he something to let you know that yeah, you saved. You saved the game. Battle screen shows them as 2 spaces apart while they are 1 space apart on the map, unplayable. This guy doesn't know how. Doesn't know how it works. With the strategy RPGs. Looks like the exit of the temple's in front of us. Yes, miss, exactly as you observed. We can go out after getting rid of these weaklings blocking the way. Destroy all enemies. And there we have a proper looking map. Cycle restraint. Seems to be attribute restraint in this game. There are 4 color systems: red, blue, green, and white. Blue restrains red, red restrains green, green restrains blue. White does not participate in the restraint relationship. Okay, blue beats red, beats green. Water beats fire, beats grass. Oh, okay. It makes more sense now that I see it on this chart here. So, axe beats spear beats sword is classic. Looks like red magic beats the harp, which beats the cross. And then the other 3 are just like typeless, which is archery, darts, and fists. Flexible use of attribute restraint can effectively reduce the level of difficulty. Yeah, I think we got it. Square ricochet. It's up to 2 spaces away. Crit avoid +10. Speed absorption. After defeating an enemy, you gain +2, you speed up to +10. Last until you clear the stage. After defeating the enemy, you'll gain +1 to your resistance up to +5, which will last until you clear the stage. Now these kinds of skills really encourage killing with her, which means she's going to get a lot more experience than Romelia on average if people are using these passives. Human unit, move type G-turn? 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 I don't know what that means. Also, Classic Harpu read my messages. You want me to know that you weren't insulting me. You were insulting Skull this time around. It is important. I didn't think you were insulting anybody, but okay. I will keep that noted. I suppose. Take that, Skull. Weapon EXP gained after fighting with darts is 1.25 times, and then crit void. Sword, darts, fists. Alright, so we support each other if we stay within 3 tiles of one another. What we got here? A warrior? Warrior! Come out and play! Sorry, couldn't help myself. Got a fairy. Oh. My mouse wheel is scroll. Either my mouse wheel's bad at it or the scroll effect's not working quite right. She has a heal potion, 3 on her. Maid. You are also a fairy. The main maid. She's a maid. She's a warrior. Alright, why don't we deal with this warrior first. Oh, she attacks twice? Oh no, that's crazy good. Hold up. Go up here so I can encourage the other one to come after me. Servant flyer. What happened? You were feeding your dogs? You got best mate already? We do have best mate already. You are the part-time worker who recently came to the Scarlet Devil Mansion. My name is Lily White, the Spring Fairy. Just leave the healing task to me. Next, let me explain the function of staff. Yes, I think I know how staffs work. Some users of specific classes can use canes for replies and assistance. You should probably stick to one word instead of using multiple words for the thing. Not a huge deal, but you know, might confuse some individuals out there. When units that can use staffs carry staffs, the option of staff will appear as staff. When the list appears, select the wands you need to use. Oh, now we have wand. Getting confusing up in here. Please see the effect and range of the Touhou wand here. After selecting the cane, a valid range will appear and you can select the target within the range. Different staffs have different effects. There have been replies and auxiliary effects provided to our army. There have been replies? I think supplies maybe mean to say. That's okay, I understand. Keep in mind, as a Chinese developer, English is probably not their first language, so not making fun of them. But we will, I will enjoy the humor of reading the funny dialogue as it is written. Of course, there are also ways to weaken the enemy's effectiveness. The most basic one is still the recovery effect for friendly users. I just killed you. Dropping mark. Defeating the enemy with the treasure mark, you can get the corresponding dropping reward. And check the specific rewards that will drop from the target in the status inference or interface, I think. I don't think we need to heal ourselves right now. Why don't we do this? Attack you. We're gonna power up Remelia if we can. And have Remelia here. They put inch punch. Reply equals acting in response. I mean, reply, maybe they meant it that way. It just read strangely in that circumstance. Staff. Okay, these do have charges. There are endurance on those weapons, so yeah, they're not infinite. Heal Remelia to top her off just because she is gonna get punched. Yeah, she's gonna get hammered. Oh, the absorption product. And we doubled. Very nice, very nice. Item get the spear Gungnir. That's a pretty powerful spear to just pick up like that. Energy system. When using some weapons and some actions, spiritual energy will be consumed. Okay. Spirit weapon. The amount of spiritual power which will be consumed has been marked. Weapons that consume spiritual energy are usually very powerful. Flexible use of these weapons can expand their advantages. L'avantage, eh? Did symbols on the floor mean anything? Let's find out. No effect if you look on the top right. It is just purely game design at the moment, but there will be tiles in the future that do stuff. I'm guessing in these tutorial levels they're not going to teach us that yet. Can you punch? You have like a trading's in the game. I didn't tut it yet. Alright, let's attack with not the spear Gungnir. We'll do that on the next turn. I do think the artwork, I don't know if this comes from somewhere or if they drew it themselves. If they drew it themselves, you're very talented. The artwork looks pretty good. The animations I wish had some cleaner frame rate to them, though, I will say. They're a little on the choppy side. We'll heal to get some EXP on their healing Lily White. Ow. Anything looks better than Zun's old original artwork? Alright, Zun's old artwork are masterpieces, so you cannot say that. A poet. Rhythm vibration. Alright. What do you have? You have Magic Star Sword. We are going to attack you with the Spear Gungnir. This is a range 2 attack. Hold up. I don't... Tell you what, we'll do this first just to soften him up. We kind of look similar because we're both in maid attire. Move her over here and then Gungnir. Okay, I guess that's the name of her spear. I don't know the lore wholly, so that's why I was surprised she got the spear Gungnir already, but yeah, that's... I remember that from the fighting game. Man, when that absorption procs, that's really good stuff. Every 3 attacks we get our HP back because of absorption aim? Kinda nutty. Alright, out of curiosity. So Lily White cannot attack. She doesn't have an attacking skill. Let's just do this to get EXP on Lily White, even though it's gonna consume the staff. And then we'll have Sakia get some EXP first here. Aye! Inch punch. Oh, she didn't die. One of this game has permadeath or not permadeath. Code worked fine. I'm glad to hear that. Enjoy your video game. And congratulations on winning the 50-50. Oh, there's a lot of save files. 50 files. Holy. That's a lot of save. Who are you? The assistant of Pacholi-sama, Koakuma. I have been waiting for you here for a long time. My class here is Hunter. I am good at shooting. Leave all the flying units in the air to me. Archer get. Racial restraint. There are special markings on some weapons indicating the type of target they can restrain against. For example, bows restrain flying units. I'm not sure restrain is the word we want here. They just mean it's super strong or effective against. The restraint ratio is at 200%. The effect of type restraint is outstanding. It gives completely overwhelming advantage to the attacker. 200% is kind of huge. I think that's more than your average Fire Emblem game. Almost positive, maybe. And check the opponent character information panel to see whether the move type and race type are restrained by our unit. Here enemies I mean, destroy. Okay, we have some grassland, 3 extra defense. Wall, no entry. Treasure can be opened. Stone, +3 defense. We have map edge. Inch punch, fang wave, advanced heal potion. Oh yeah, we acquired a healing potion on somebody, right? She's got the heal potion. 12 staff charges. I'm curious if this game has like hidden items if you land on specific tiles. Anything about restraint orders? Not yet, but this is Touhou, so it'll probably be joked about in the future, unironically. Front shoot. Restrains flying. Restrains fairies. The spear is good against fairies. Alright. What is this? Are you flying? Zero Impulse Kadama? She's a monster. They're axe-wielding monsters. They only have plus defense on White Lily. So, out of curiosity, I'm just gonna walk here and wait. What do you have? 500 Gs? Hell. Alright. Let's, Only these two could get into the grass tile here. I guess this would be fine. We could do this to start. Servant Goliath. Alright. I don't have all the speeds memorized, so I didn't realize she was going to double. Also, I have no idea what this icon means over top of her. I don't know if you guys can see my... You cannot see my mouse cursor. Hold on, let me fix that real quick. Alright, there, now you can see my mouse cursor. I don't know what this icon means. I need to remember to turn that off later. So we have 7 speed. They have 0 speed. Speed difference reaches 5. The high speed party will pursue. So that means double strike. I wonder why they're debuffed. Okay, I guess it's just these first 2 enemies up here. They seem to have a stat down. Yeah, -5 agility. So we will double them. We will not double this enemy here. And this thing is kind of scary. I think what we'll do is protect her and back off her for this first turn. Oh yeah, Ramelia. Consume them all. Now, that was 2 turns of attacks. Her thing was flashing. Yeah, her absorption aim is active, so instead of me healing her, we can just attack and heal, right? Inch punch. I'm glad I understand. The icon looks like the element priority circle. It did a little bit, but I don't know why it was like flashing where it was. Get Koakuma some EXPs. You can stay up here. Her speed is 3. Okay, yeah, we double that. Gotta say, Sakia is looking like a glass, not a glass cannon, but kind of a speedy unit who may end up getting hurt very easily. You know what? That fairy just does a lot of damage. That is 8, even though I'm in a +3 defense woods. Use item. Open the item list to the option menu item. Yeah, I know. Alright. Please try to use recovery items, of course. There are many other items with different effects. I don't need to use recovery items? No. That's nonsense. Oh, is that a critical hit? I'm not sure. Just one tap them now. Now if we go here, we're within 3 tiles of our girl Amelia. Then we get the buff. Then we can finish her off. Weapon rank fist E. Sakia controls time, so it makes sense she'd be speedy. Yeah, I know what she does. I'm familiar with the main cast core powers. I don't know they're like deeper stuff, I guess. I've been around a Touhou or two. What's going on there? Is it a bug? Miss, let's clean up all the weaklings first. This guy just shifted. His name is in Chinese. I cannot read that. Fighter. Okay. Let's grab this chest. We acquired a murder doll. This is a star weapon, 2 spell cards for darts, so tell you what. Top off, I'm gonna take a chance here. We're gonna put Sakia in harm's way just to see what happens. Let's trade. Give me that murder doll. 12 attack. It doesn't show you the range of this weapon. It says range 1 to 2. It doesn't show a chart though. Curious. Oh, are we sharing spell cards? As Ramelia used them all up. Even Sakia's spell card count is down. Ow. That hurt. We didn't retaliate because I didn't have the thing equipped. Have I read the manga? No, I have not read any of the mangas. All of my Touhou experience is from playing video games that are not the shooter games. Not core franchise stuff. We're just gonna clean this one off. Yeah, shake your head. I lied, we're gonna leave him at 1 HP. I'm gonna feel bad about that. Okay, she has her stuff. Inch punch you. There, we should be ready to heal, I think. Heal Sakia to full. Bring Sakia over here and try out the murder doll, because I can. It's very authentic to the characters. If it was a little bit smoother, I would love it. I would like, really love it. And they have the classic sound effects going on. Alright. We're gonna move here. I guess she'll just move up. And then we'll just stand here and do some murder dolling. Oh, and get the select murder doll, so never mind. That is fine. I don't mind at all. think Gungnir would kill. It's 20 attack power. Can't exactly tell. It looks like all their HP bar is blinking, so I think it would kill. I think it would kill. Let's find out. It just exploded. Haven't even cleared PC98 games. If somebody wants to sponsor it, I suppose I'll clear them then. But only then. Now, I've already known the basics of Fantasy Horizon. It's divided into 5 worlds in total. It can be also seen as 5 levels of mazes. Every maze has a maze master. Let's call them the Layer Master. Only by defeating the Layer Master, we can go to the next world. After completing these worlds in order, the final boss of the last maze can be challenged. It is said there are great wealth and prestige ahead after defeating the final boss. Sounds simple, just a straightforward process. But according to the habits of those little monsters, it could not be so easy. I also think there must be someone behind this. But if we can make preparations as much as possible, these should not be too much trouble. 5 layers to go through. Right. And if you see the time update, you know you saved. I would love a sound effect for that. Help! Visit houses. Any place with this type of mark can be visited. Move any of your units onto it, and the visit command will appear. After visiting, corresponding events will appear, and some of them you can even obtain items and meet companions who will join you. Kill all enemies. Excuse me. I'm almost out of healing staff already. How very concerning. I need to find some healing staves somewhere. Alright, speed 4, they can be doubled pretty easily by her, but can we kill? Murder Doll will kill. 3 people can reach over here. Maybe she should stay in the grass. Damn, she can kill this fairy. Oh, because it's flying. Right. You count as flying too. You probably just have her come up here and... What if we serve and flare? Alright, I think considering the circumstances, I don't want to just throw Kawakuma out and about. Romelia can't finish any of them. Can you finish off the bottom one? Oh, I didn't mean to actually do that. Well, Ripperoni, Pepperoni, what can you do? We'll have Asakia, Square Ricochet, you. Alright, I may have severely miscalculated here. How much damage does Kawakuma take in response? It's not much, so if I get hit by 3 things, I shouldn't die to them if I'm in the forest. We're gonna take out the healthy fairy. As for her, we'll come here and offer our face to the enemy as an option. Okay, Amelia is probably dead here unless she wants to dodge. Strength and magic, okay, okay. Balance, very balanced. Amelia. Wow, she lived. She lived. Unbelievable. And she recovered with that skill of hers. Okay, no, not completely screwed here. Let's kill you. Skill and agility. Oh good, she had a heal staff. That's wonderful. We're about to heal ourselves. I think Murder Dolling to guarantee this kill. Okay, it wasn't guaranteed, but it'll set up Amelia. There you go. Kokuma's slightly vulnerable. Staff is ranged 1. It still highlights these tiles even though I can't get to this spot. So, not a huge deal, but something to consider. We'll simply wait here. The enemy really doesn't like Amelia. Uh-oh. Yomu, another strange place. Let me see if there are any familiar friends nearby. Talk to Yomu, destroy all enemies except Yomu. Why is Yomu hanging out with warriors? Special units. When a special unit appears, note that you may be able to have a talk with that unit. When get close to the opponent you can talk with, the talk option will appear. Plot will be triggered by choosing the talk option. Of course, there may be rewards after the event. So much video game speak. Let's do this and this. Should I get Koakuma some EXP? I think we should heal Koakuma. As for Yomu, I don't know who exactly would interact with her. We might have to pick up the character that's up here. Let's see. We'll stay near our girl for right now. Do some staging. The enemy did not strike me, unfortunately. Amelia is the leader. She has 4 movement. I can't get to Yomu on this turn. Yomu can only target here. Apparently she can't get up here. I'm surprised she can't stand on this tile. Alright, let's start with the... I really want to kill this flyer. Let's visit the house. Is anyone here? Guys, you're finally here. I've been waiting for a long time. Kina-san. Well, let's go. My name is Hong Mei Rin. I said China, but it's probably China-san. That's how that was supposed to be read. Mayrin's looking different than what I'm used to here. Playing wave. Slightly less damage. What are your skills? Strength, even number bonus. Okay. Speed soldiers. In even turns, strength +5. There are no friendly troops in one square a turn, speed +4. I assume that's not permanent. Monster. He's whatever the G-turn move type is. If I kill this thing, I could maybe talk to Sakia with Mayrin. Or not Sakia, Yomu. Mayling's so cute here. Cute? Where do I see my energy? I have 100 energy. I could gung near this. We'll do it for shits and giggles. I might die, but it's all fun and games, right? You son of a bitch, I didn't anticipate reinforcements to show up and block my way. Yada yada. Well, I think we're dead. Probably. We want to make it so one less character can fight her. She heals on the first attack, so we might be okay. I'm not entirely sure. And I can punch one of these so that they maybe die. No, actually I don't want them to die to Amelia. So they don't get removed and the fourth character hits me. Let's inch punch here. Only 2 should be able to hit my fairy. So I guess we'll come out and do this. Really white might be down. Oh, we got crit. No, it's critted. Yeah, nice game over screen. Alright, let's run that back. Restart didn't actually restart. It led us to the main menu, but that's okay. Okay, you can't skip that stuff, so that's good. Those reinforcements kind of screwed me. Now that we know that's gonna happen, we can have a cleaner opening turn here. Let's get rid of this fairy. And then... I can land here, right? Can I kill a Finch Punch? Maybe? Alright, much better opener. Strength and resistance. Well, strength up or magic up is always good. Right? Okay, archers can't attack adjacent to them. Okay, level up though. Let's kill you. Get the heal staff. We'll come up here, trade for the heal staff. And then heal staff. Tab. Murder doll. It was really a pity I couldn't finish them all. Yeah, I guess I should consider that too. Your spell cards are still equipped on the turn you use them, and if you don't have enough to cast it, it could be bad to attack aggressively with them, depending on the situation, I guess. Let's have Koakuma set up to take out this fairy. Move here. Square ricochet. And then recover some HPs. Alright, Yomu, last time you crit me and backup came to assist you. As long as what's her name can't hit me here. Ah, right, I still got 2000 G in my bag. This should come in handy. She didn't give me money last time, did she? I wonder if these two spawned in because we acquired me here. Maywood wouldn't just die, right? Either way, we'll move her up here. Sakuya. What do we do with Sakuya? Can't kill either of these entities. Kawakuma could go down. Don't know if the deaths are permanent for these side characters still, or if they come back every mission like an S or a W. Probably figure that out now. Okay, her inch punch kills this, so let's just do that. Why not? I guess it didn't quite kill. We'll put Sakia in harm's way. Those are really good level ups. Alright, you're going after Amelia? Amelia needs some defense, girl. No critter, please? Alright, we doubled Yomu. Might not be able to finish her. Ah, never mind, she's got ranged. 2 damage, yeah. That's crazy that we survived that. Alright, do you talk? She can talk. Out of curiosity, I just want to see who all can talk. She can talk. She can talk. Obviously, she can talk. I don't know if this girl can talk too or not. Let's do... Kokuma can take this person out. So we won't do a Kokuma combo. Just because anti-fly seems pretty good. We'll talk with Maiden just to see what happens. Are you guys from Crimson Devil Village? Okay, it doesn't matter who you initiate to talk with in this game. Aren't you Konpaku Yomu? Since it's so rare to meet in a game, let's form a party. It's much more convenient to wander and explore in a party than doing this alone. There will be supply members in the rear. You are right. My name is Konpaku Yomu. Let's get on well with each other. By the way, why doesn't Yuyuko come here and play? Yuyuko-sama is enjoying the flower blossom during the season. She has no plan to come here for the time being. Alright. And what can you do? Preemptive strike if your HP is 50 less than? I guess at half HP. Now the bottom makes more sense than the top box, yeah. And attack first even if attacked by opponent. After defeating enemy, gain +2 to your crit up to 10, lasts until end of the stage. Use a human and a spirit. And the other usual stuff. Increased weapon EXP. Why can't this girl walk too forward and down? Because the enemy's here? Maybe? Maybe. Maybe? Maybe. Okay, considering our circumstance, I'm going to Servant Flyer. For big damage, we'll have Sakia. Okay, Didn't mean to click. I guess we'll find out now if we've lost Sakya or she comes back later. I'm sure she'll be fine. Also, I thought she would kill him one, but I guess she killed him two. Let's have you... Heart slash. Wind slash. Maybe I should have heart slashed. Oh yeah, we get preempt. It was all according to plan. Our critical's up at the moment. Heal you. Almost leveled Lily White. When it comes to building up relationships in this game, I'm not sure if you want to end turns next to each other exactly, or just within 3 tiles of one another. Also, I thought this unit was flying. He has floating move. Okay, I guess floating isn't flying. I was wondering why she's having a hard time with the tree terrain. But I guess it all makes sense. Go! Suddenly became complicated. Almost 9 hours. Yeah, we've been going for a while, huh? The fairies were defeated by these monsters. Dragon from the Western mythology. I remember the last time I saw them was thousands of years ago. So, well done, game developers. Seems like there'll be more fun to be expected. How exciting this is. Exciting indeed. What? I didn't click on you. Baby dragon. Continuous attack. They apparently have axe proficiency, these guys. Yeah, only 9 hours. That's the better way to say it. Put Yomi there. We'll cover Ramelia just in case. Nice crit. Alright, 2 crits in a row. Yeah, I can see Yomi being a mainstay unit. That's a really good level up too. You got strength, you got skill and agility. That's pretty much what you want. She'll probably die to the 4th dragon there. Too bad she did not crit those. Oh, she's not allowed to die. Oh, I can't learn the other thing then. Can't learn if your characters are allowed to be defeated or not. Well, I mean, they're probably allowed to be defeated, but if you keep them on the next scenario, or if they're permanently gone, it'd be a shame to permanently lose Sakya. Alright, so we do need to be a little more careful. With that, though, we did do about an hour of this, so I will leave it here. Now, I am biased towards the Fire Emblem style of games. I don't really want to quit. I want to go back to main menu. I don't know if there is a return to main menu type of thing. System? Ah, there you go. So if you like Fire Emblem and you like Touhou, this seems like a very promising way to scratch that strategy RPG itch. The game mechanics and death seems fine. The animations are a little choppy. I would like to see the animation work be better. English language is a little messy, not a huge deal for me personally. Most of it is understandable enough. So, very cool game. Thanks for sharing your game with me. But we have some more to show off. We'll do at least one more for right now. It'll take us to about 4 o'clock. A little after 4, and then I'll have to do dinner as usual.